Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tribal Trades. It's great to have you with us from wherever you are tuning in from around the world. We're going to have a great episode today. This is going to be Money Printing Method Part 5. We've done parts 1 to 4. We had a bit of a break. I wanted to get some feedback and some questions from the community, and now I wanted to release these based on some of the questions and feedback that I got. So if you haven't watched parts 1, 2, 3, and 4, please go and do so because that's going to really help you. Otherwise, at some point, you might get a little bit lost because we will actually jump into the method. And in other parts, I teach that. So that's in earlier videos. And the money printing method is teaching you how to earn at least $300 a day, $10,000 a month, $100,000 a year, just by taking a few quick in and out trades a day, okay? I don't believe it has to be time intensive, okay? I just feel that you're just in and you're out. You're just looking for small moves in the market to get in and out, take your money, and off to the next trade. So if you haven't watched those series, please do so. I have the life-changing gains. It is part of the life-changing games series. Technically, it's lesson 6, but I've broken it up into 5 parts. But the life-changing gains series, episodes 1 to 5, I talk about my trading strategies, the trade strategy, which is the money printing method strategy. The foundations for that are in there. So I do encourage, not necessary that you watch those for the money printing method, but certainly recommend it. I can tell you one thing, after being in the Stocks with Josh Discord now over the last few days of launching, it's been so great to meet you all in there. What an amazing community you are. And just a great bunch of people that are willing to learn, ask questions, grow, get better. And I so appreciate that. Some of the questions that are in there, I know already. I'm directing people to certain videos and saying, hey, this is in the series already. So I would encourage everybody to watch those life-changing gains series, watch this money printer method series. There's a lot of videos in there, but you're educating yourself. And I really do. If you can grow your financial health, you can grow your financial wealth, okay? And so let's jump into money printing method part 5. And so I'll start by saying this, that the main thing that people wanted to know is how to know which trades to take and when and what coins and how to identify that. So that's what I'm going to cover, okay? And so I'm going to give you the list of coins, and then I'm going to go chart them all and see if any of them are a short or a long, tradable, not tradable, and which one of those I would trade right now. So, okay, so the first coin, not in any particular order. This is all alphabetical apart from Bitcoin because it's the king. So Bitcoin. Bitcoin is one of the coins that is in my list. And the reason I choose a specific set list of coins is so I can become as familiar with price action as possible. Okay, I don't want to be jumping out to this coin. I don't even know it. I've never heard of it, but it looks bullish. No, I keep it to a set list. Every so often, I'll take coins out and move coins in and move the list around. Some coins have just been in there from the beginning and have always been there, like Solana has always been in that list. But there are some coins that I move in and I move out as need be, but I try and pretty much stay with a set list of about 12 to 20 coins. So Bitcoin is one of them. Then there's Avalanche. Then there's Arweave. Arbitrum, although that's more of a coin that you'd be shorting more recently. Dogecoin, Ethereum, Helium, which is HNT, Injective, Casper, KASPA, Near Protocol. Don't scramble, write them all down. It's all right. I'm going to put them in the description, okay? I'm going to type them up. They're in the description right now, so you can copy and paste them. They're there. Near, Ondo, Pendle, Render, Say, Solana, Sui, Tau, Tia, Ton, and that's pretty much it for now. And I might move some in or out on that. Now, what will I'll list all those for you. We're going to go through some of these tokens very quickly here and have a look at them. Let's have a look at ETH. And so if we look at ETH, well, first of all, I'm going to bring up a different chart here. I want to look at it against the Bitcoin pairing. So I look at ETH here. I want to look at it against USDT. So I want to check it on the USD chart. I want to look at it, sorry, with the Bitcoin pairing. I want to have a look at how we're looking. Is this, yeah, I mean, this looks, against the Bitcoin chart, this doesn't look too bad, okay? So now I'm going to go to here. I'm going to say, what if there was a trade on ETH right now, and you know this method because you've seen my videos, where would it be? Well, guess what? The entry was here. The entry was here at about 3,510 and would have gotten stopped out here. You could have put a less aggressive stop loss. If you watched my stop loss video, part 4, you could have put it down here and you wouldn't have gotten stopped out. So I probably would have put my stop loss here, about $20 under on this one. And I do teach this in the stop loss session, that there are different, more aggressive and less aggressive places. We do have the 200 EMA there. So this is not the best trade because we're kind of really, this is really thick. So this would be one that I'd probably pass on. I'd probably pass on this trade, but if ETH was the only coin in the world, then you would take the entry here and you would be looking to take profit up around here or here somewhere. So Ethereum's not too bad. Let's have a look at Avalanche. First of all, we look at Avalanche against the Bitcoin pairing. I won't do this for all of them, I don't think, and I won't do every coin. So we look at Avalanche. Does not look good against Bitcoin, I have to be honest. Not great. So let's have a look at AVAX here. And let's have a look at AVAX, Avalanche, load. Yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty ugly. I think you could be going short on here, but look how you're going to be stopped out. Then if you try and go long, you're stopped out here again. So Avalanche is a no-go trade for me on that one. Geez, am I going to find one here? So ETH would be no. Avalanche would be no. Let's look at Arweave. Arweave's not too bad. So you would get in the trade here, take profit here, back in the trade. You wouldn't have gotten stopped out because you would have had your stop under this red bar. Get profit here, then you're back in the trade, and then you're on your way taking profit. So Arweave would have been too bad a trade. You would have taken the trade when you come into red. As soon as it goes green, you take the trade. So that's how you would have traded Arweave. Dogecoin, of course, I'm not going to, just for time's sake, I'm not going to check all of these against Bitcoin. No, not looking good. It's pretty thick. If you watch my other videos, you know it's too much chop there. If you're going short, you could have made a little bit, and then you're going to get stopped out. And then you get stopped out here again. So it would be a no on Dogecoin. HNT, I'm guessing, has been horrible against Bitcoin. So I'm going to say, yeah, not super pumped. I mean, there is a trade there, probably stopped out. I don't know if you'd want to, maybe you could put your stop loss under here. It's not, it's not, this is not as good as Arweave. Was Arweave the last one that we looked at? Yeah, I think Arweave's the winner so far. So this is what I'll do to kind of see what the current price action is like. Not keen on HNT's price action. Let's have a look. ING, not super keen on this. So this is why it's hard. You see how choppy it's just you'd be getting stopped out a lot. Maybe you'd put your stop loss under here. Maybe you'd actually get stopped out here. So yeah, I mean, you just be getting stopped out a lot with this one. Sure, you'd make, and then you're stopped out. Then you'd make some money. Yeah, you're okay here for now, and you're still on the trade. But this price action is a little tough. Casper, let's have a look at Casper. I'm not saying that you can't trade it and make money, but I'm looking for the best one. If you're just making one trade, what trade could that be? Well, if you went short on here, yeah, but then you're getting stopped out. If you go long, you're getting stopped out, so Casper's not. Look, I don't like that price action on Casper. Let's look at Near. I think we're going to end up going back to Arweave here. Near, wow, yeah, you're up, you're being stopped out. Maybe a real conservative stop loss is under here or here. So it's the price action isn't. I don't like that price action on Near. Say hasn't been doing very well. I don't even need to look at that against Bitcoin. I know that's not great. Say, see, I'm familiar with all the price action. Yeah, no chance. Stop out, stopped out. This is why I'm doing this method, to show you how I choose coins. All right, let's look at Solana. So far, I think we have the Arweave. I think it was Arweave was the winner. Solana, yeah, I mean, you could have been trading short, profit, 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 profit. You're not being stopped out at all. Profit, stopped out here, profit. Now you flip, you get stopped out, flip long, profit, still in the trade. So Solana, if you were going short with a stop loss, that could work. Sui, one of my favorites for this bull run. I'm hoping it's the Solana killer of this bull run. Let's look at Sui. And no, you stopped out. No chance you want to be trading in that one. I think I'll go to Ton here. So I've jumped a couple because I feel like some of these I'm familiar with their price action. No, Ton's just too choppy. It's going to be stopped out. So in this case, I'm looking, I believe it was Arweave. Let's go back to Arweave. I think it was the winner. And then I would look to, Arweave. Was it Arweave? I think Arweave would be the winner here. So far, it's good. You would have made good profit here. Into the trade, profit, get back in the trade. You wouldn't have gotten stopped out because this is quite close to our stop. If you watch my stop loss video, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So I would have put my stop under here, so I'd still be in it. Take profit all the way up to there, back in the trade. So you would have made your $300 right there. You've got at least one trade, two trades, three trades in profit. $100 each trade, or if you're trading with more capital, $200 per trade. This looks good for me. It's above all the EMAs here, the 200 EMA. I like this price action on the short-term time frame. So that's how I choose my coins. So I hope that helped. Let's go back and look at, did we look at Arweave on the Bitcoin? I haven't looked at Arweave on the Bitcoin chart. And so let's look at that. Yeah, so it's not too bad on the Bitcoin chart. I mean, this is on the daily time frame. It's technically, that's a higher low there. So that's good. And it's made a higher high there, but it has made a higher low there. So yeah, I mean, if we draw a trend line and it just keeps going, that's not too bad against the Bitcoin pairing. So that's how I will look at. Now, if you wanted to have other coins, there might be some coins that you really like, and you really like the price action you're familiar with, then trade those coins. But be very careful, because if that coin is called like Cardano, for example, against Bitcoin, we got problems. All right, let's have a look at the price action here. Yikes. So, I mean, you could make probably a lot of money going short. So if you like shorting, then probably this is a good coin. 1 profit, 2 profit, 3 profit. So this one's good for shorting right now, because you would have made, maybe $400, $500, $600 just on these trades from about 8:49 a.m. this morning through to right about now. And if you only wanted to do a couple of them, you trade more capital, you might make $200 a trade, 100, 200 there, 400 there, call it a day, and you're done, within a few hours time frame. And plus, you can take a break here, because there's a long time where you're waiting for profit to play out, and you set your profit. See, that's the beauty. Once you make the entry, you can set your profit and just forget, and then just wait till your profit plays out, which is almost 5 hours later, where you don't really have to be attentive to the trade. Then once you're out of the trade, that's when you got to be more attentive to get back in the trade, and then take profit to get out of the trade. And then you can kind of just put it on autopilot. And then you've got another couple of hours where you don't have to be that attentive. So it's really only, if you look here, you really only have to be attentive for just this little period here, just here, and just here. And then obviously it looks like this could start flipping. This is not looking too great for if you've gone short. And none of these have stopped out. None of these are stopped out if you watch the stop loss video. So that's how I'm looking to choose my coins on which ones that I will do. And as you saw, too many of those coins were untradeable. They were untradeable because you couldn't really go long and you couldn't really go short, because it's just chopping and you'd be getting stopped out all the time. And you don't want to trade that. You'll know that if you've watched parts 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the money printing method, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The no trade zone. The no trade zone is where the band is thin and you're just going up and down and you're getting stopped out all the time. So really only a few of those tokens on this list were tradable tokens. Some, we found one to go short on, which was Cardano. So in reality, if you're a bit of a short trader, you could find coins that are performing very poorly against Bitcoin, like Cardano, and that's a good short trade setup as long as you're trading with your stop loss. You watch my stop loss video in part 4. Don't skip that, okay? Make sure you get the stops in there. But most of the coins on my list weren't looking tradable. Now, if I got really keen, I was really keen to make a trade, I might go outside the list a little bit and try and find other coins that would help me find one that's moving. But sometimes that can take a little bit of time, and I try and simplify this method, and I try and stick with coins, again, that I'm very, very familiar with price action. I know where the 50-day moving averages, I know where the 200 EMA is on the 4-hour, I know where the Fibonacci's are, I know where support and resistance are, I know where key trend lines are, I know, where the legacy indicators are. I know all these things about these coins, and so I stick with those, and I find that I work better with those. Of course, you can choose whichever coins that you like, but I've shown you a little bit about how I choose my coins to trade, what I look for, and then how easy it can be once you see a coin that is moving the right way. And you do want to catch those moves early. Like you saw with Cardano shorting, you want to catch that move early. As soon as that's gone red, then you can trade it. But if you find you start getting stopped out, I'm out of that coin, move to the next coin or a different coin. Or sometimes just take a break from trading and just say, hey, the market is just really choppy today and I'm getting stopped out a little bit, and just take a step back. And that, because sometimes the best trade is no trade at all as well. I think that if you did look hard enough and you really wanted to I really want to make $300, $400, $500 every single day, you could take some more time to look through the charts, find a coin against Bitcoin. If it's bullish, then you want to go long on it. If it's very bearish, you can go short on it, like Cardano, and then trade those coins. And you got to find one there's not a lot of chop going on. You got to find one that has a really good breakout to the upside, retest, breakout. As soon as it goes down, you get stopped out. Like, okay, is this one to trade? And it can be difficult. So I do really like it when the market is in a bullish uptrend. But of course, you can be a short trader on this as well. Just have all those stop losses in place. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video today. We're adding it to our money printing method. If you have any questions or comments, please make them. Or if I've missed anything or you have other questions, I'm happy to do another follow-up video as well if need be, because I want to help you find financial freedom. I think many of you, once you learn this method, are going to have incredible gains and incredible breakthrough. And I'm so excited to hear of all the amazing stories of that as you guys learn this method. All right, well, that's it for today. And until we see you in the next episode, happy trading.